Hello. It's been a minute since I posted anything remotely creative on my account, and I wanted to discuss why that was. I don't know that there are enough of you following me to pay any attention and wonder what I've been doing, but for myself and for anyone who has been wondering, I wanted to make something that reminded me of why I'm on this earth. So I thought I'd talk it out while you could watch me work on some sketches from back in January, hence me saying Happy New Year. From the start of this year, I've been on a journey of rediscovering my sense of self, and part of that was getting back into real physical creative materials. A few years ago, I went out and got an iPad Pro for my birthday with the intention of generating digital art through Procreate. It was working in the beginning, but little did I know that among many other factors, it would contribute to me losing a part of my identity. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not putting digital artists down. I admire a lot of them and often take inspiration from the beautiful works that they create digitally. My original plan was to cut out some of the steps in the creative process to help make a go at having a sticker and stationery shop. I wanted that to be my main hustle based on my art. In making that move, however, I didn't realize I was effectively closing off one part of that creative circuit that helped me to identify myself as an artist. And being closed from that contributed to my inability to self-regulate, which is a term we've become very familiar with this year. It took basically a complete nervous system collapse for me to decide to go back to physical art materials, and I'm just so happy that I did. Over the years, I did keep trying with Procreate, but I just kept constantly thinking about how I missed the feel of paper and knowing which would be suited to what medium. I missed mixing paint colors and knowing that grabbing just enough of a certain color was going to give me the exact shade I needed. I missed holding a brush and knowing how much pressure or water to use to get the effect I wanted. I think most of all, I missed trusting myself to know those things in relation to the materials that I was using. While digital tools are good for a lot of things, and again, I admire those artists that can make things that way, I've determined that for me, it's just too much of a disconnect. I also found that there's this interesting correlation of chasing perfection on a digital canvas. Digitally, you can keep tweaking and adjusting infinitely, and I had this exact problem when I was first learning to use acrylic paint too. Basically, if I have a medium or a tool that allows me to constantly alter what I've done in favor of achieving the perfect line or shape, I will make myself insane trying to achieve that. Enter watercolor or any medium that has a degree of permanence to it. I somehow become a lot more trusting of myself and forgiving, welcoming even to the happy accidents and imperfections that can happen in a piece. So basically, physical art for me is very therapeutic, and I didn't realize how much I needed it until I wasn't doing it anymore. Another thing I forgot in relation to my creative practice is that I forgot to have fun. I think there's an immense amount of pressure put on from society to monetize something that brings you joy, and I can remember a time where I was really into making paper mache and clay masks. A friend of mine who didn't mean anything malicious by it said that I could sell them. As soon as the words left her mouth, it was like a switch went off in my brain. I don't think I ever made another mask again. It was like that sentence took the joy of it straight out of me. Like most creatives out there, I would love to make money from my art on a regular basis, but I just have never been able to make art for the purpose of making money. Going forward, the foremost reason needs to be just creating for the fun of it. So these last 7 months have been about me remembering and returning to the things that bring me joy, including creative art and rediscovering my creative voice, to help me self-regulate and to help me turn the mind-numbing noise of the world down, even if just for a few minutes in a day, even if no one sees it but me. So that's what I've been doing these last 7 months. If you happen to see this, I hope you remember to slow down, make space for yourself in the day, to turn down that noise, and don't forget to have fun, however that looks for you. If you are in any way interested in following me along my creative rediscovery, you can find me in a few places, which I will link in the description or caption, wherever this is posted.